I didn't start playing basketball until like sixth grade. The rest is history. 750 South 17th Street. I'll never forget the address, but it was uh, it was really touching because I had to move away, and I remember not wanting to go away from New Jersey because that was home. That's what I thought was home until I got to North Carolina, and it was a switch, just woods. So I feel like it was a reality check for me. If New Jersey hadn't have been bad the way it was when I was younger, probably would have never moved to North Carolina and became who I am today.
We didn't have family members that just come right in and stand in there, let him see them shoot up a needle or nothing like that. In the city, he looking right out the window at it. And I said, no, I'm just gonna take my baby down south and just let him be free. Let him run and enjoy his life while he's young.
Once my mom explained it good enough, I could understand to not do it. It was easy for me to just stay away from it. And becoming the man I am today made it easier for me to pick the people who are in my life and kind of distance myself from like the bad crowd, the right crowd. When I was younger, I was just really shy, and plus I was bigger than everybody else. So it's hard to talk to somebody, you're bigger than them and you're shy. And I slowly started to get out of it, like get out of my comfort zone, start talking to people, and that's how you develop friends. I'll get out of school at 3. My mom didn't get off till 7:30, 8, so I'm in the house by myself. So when I got the chance to hang out with my friends across the street or down the road, it was kind of like sanctuary to me because I didn't have siblings.
I work every day. I mean, I didn't see Bam. You know, Bam be going to bed, and then when he practicing, he come home, I'm already in the bed. I get up morning, break his breakfast. I'm gone.
Before I started playing basketball and doing extra stuff after school, it was just me and her. Sit down, talk about school. After that, just unwind and just really just love one another. And I feel like that's why our bond is like it is today. My mom used to play a little bit. That's why we're 13. I know a lot of people don't have a great bond with their parents just because the parents are always at work or, they got some other dilemma going on. My mom came from work and she wanted to spend time with me. I was never one of those kids that was ungrateful about stuff that I got. Where I'm from, there's no kid that's 6'8", 6'6", and you got to go far to get big and tall, like clothes, and it was just difficult for her. I lived in a single wide trailer, like you don't really get to pick and choose what you get. As I got older, basketball started becoming my sanctuary because my friends started getting smaller.
I'm walking out of the hotel lobby and I see a guy that's probably like 6'7", 6'8", getting out of the swimming pool. And I thought he was a grown man when I saw him from an angle. I heard his voice and I knew it was a kid. I was like, that dude is huge. We were just doing a lot of skill development training and he was really, really raw. But I could tell the way he ran and jumped and moved, I was like, this kid's gonna be different.
I never wanted to leave unless I had it right. So he would teach me a move, and I would mess up. Try it again. And then I would go home to like where me and my mom lived, and I would be in the street trying it, like cones and drills, and just working on it, just because it was just like I gotta get it right. And then when I would go back to KG's house, I would have it, and then he would teach me another move, and it was kind of like it just started stacking on top of each other.
Bam has always evolved. Bam works so hard. 7th grade Bam was not 9th grade Bam. 9th grade Bam was not 11th grade Bam.
I'm getting the letters coming through the mail. Then I'm getting coaches calling, and I said, oh my God, my baby. Lord, I just pray my baby make it.
One minute I was in middle school, and it's your senior year. I had to pick a college. I was a hometown kid, and I wanted to stay in my state. Or you can go to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then my mom factored into that. I didn't want to be away from my mom because she was a single parent. She was going to be by herself. And then it's like, God, bro, like, what do I do? I don't know what made me not commit, but I was supposed to commit on a Friday. I pushed it back, and then I took my Kentucky visit. That's when I was like, yeah, this is home. This is where I want to go to school. Kentucky is family. The coaches, the staff, it's just a brotherhood. Everybody was in it together. Our assistant coach was really in tune to making kids better. And he didn't care what time of night it was. He didn't care what time of the day. If you wanted to work, he was willing to do that. College for me felt like forever until I look back at it now, and it just feels like it was yesterday. Then we got 4 games left. Then we're in the NCAA tournament. Cherish those moments, because once it's gone, like, you don't never get that feeling back. With the 14 pick in the draft, Bam Adebayo, he's like, I could see the comments for him, like, welcome to Heat Nation. And I was like, I'm finna get drafted.
When they called Bam Adebayo number 14 for Miami Heat, he grabbed me, I grabbed him, and tears that was the best time of our life.
Every emotion that you ever had and everything looking back to that moment, you're like, bro, I just did it. You're really excited, but then I get on the phone with Pat. And then you can tell from the start, Pat is all about business. It's like, welcome to have you, can't wait to get to work. And after that, you hang up the phone, and then the moment's over. My whole thing was just being open-minded and just impacting winning. NBA championship would be the best thing ever. I feel like we got a chance to do something special this year, and Coach Spo has really been emphasizing that.
We got something we do called racking that we do randomly, probably every 2 weeks. It's called RAK, rack, random acts of kindness. So we might just show up in Publix and pay for some lady's groceries, might be $500. We might see an elderly couple in the airport, can't afford their luggage, we pay for it. Yeah, he's been racking for 3 years straight. It's a blind kid. Bam is gonna ride the train with him and talk to him about what he sees.
Okay, let's. All right.
Hello, welcome aboard.
How you doing?
Now we can give back to these families now that we know, okay, how they feel. We try to encourage them to try to be strong. We didn't know because we had to struggle for ours. See, now we trying to make sure that these people don't go through the same thing that me and him went through. And that's why we trying to give back to single parents and let them know where we come from. We come from the bottom and work to the top.
I just wanted to impact people who had single parents. That's how it started. I wanted to help everybody once I got up and running.
Bam, they're doing a check giveaway and they want you to help raise money for juvenile diabetes out in Coral Gables. We did a huge back to school drive here. We gave away probably 400 book bags. He said, what's up with Luke and Uncle Luke and them's Liberty City Warrior football program? He said, Coach, go out there and see who needs cleats. So we did a Bam Bam Cleats for Kids. He loves it here, man. Like, yeah, it's multicultural. It's what he likes, man. People see us sometimes when we go over here to the restaurant. They're like, what y'all doing over here? We're like, man, this is our people. What do you mean, what are we doing here? You know, I guess they're so used to athletes isolating themselves. Man, we're in Liberty City, we're in Hialeah, we're in Little Haiti, we're in Little Havana. We show up anywhere.
I think it's real cool that my organization does that because there's so many different people to be touched. My whole thing for the foundation was just to help people. It's a real honor to get that award because I never thought I'd get an award for just being a helpful person. But it was at this same Thanksgiving drive, it was last year, and this lady came up to me. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much," just because, you know, I didn't think I'd be able to put food on my family's table today. I mean, for Thanksgiving. And it struck me because you walk away just feeling like a better person just because her family gets to eat this Thanksgiving. That's my whole point, just helping people just try to succeed in life. The different addresses, just a whole different person. Like South 17th Street was just a kid with an open mind. 76 Church Lane was the kid that had the dream, that wanted it and knew what he wanted. And then 50 Biscayne is a kid that's living out his dream and just trying to fulfill it.